this time when Trump spoke about China and the relationship with China, or rather his phone calls and conversations with Xi Jinping himself, would you say there is a little bit of a change in tonality with how he has addressed China during the joint press conference? And if yes, what would you say is the reason behind that?
I mean, Shreya, thank you so much for inviting all the panel experts. On the defense side, our defense expert Ravi Shankar is the right person to talk about it. But if you look into Trump having a phone call conversation with the Chinese Prime Minister Xi, along with compared to Indian Prime Minister Modi, see there are two different strategic partners. Honestly, to speak, US it is very hard for US. It is very hard to trust China because of various factors. Okay, be it technology, be it defense, be it intellectual properties, be it or whatever it is. Okay, China is never going to support US in per se. Whereas if you look into India, right, India is positioned so well that one, it augments and supports the joint efforts of US as well as India, and that is the most important thing. And Prime Minister Modi is visiting US at this point of juncture is a vital breakthrough for both of our countries, primarily for both US as well as India. So if you look into what is happening with the technology-wise, defense-wise, and positions-wise, and all those things, slowly, lot of companies are focusing more on investing in India as well as taking positions in India, and then make sure that China's curtailing curtailment is not as because eventually they may become a threat. Recently, if you look into any of the technologies that they were talking about, like the AI or any of the Starlink competition and all those things, so they all of a sudden they spurred. Okay, so these are all the things that cannot be even taken. I mean, they cannot be counted on the world forums.
Right.
So I feel that Prime Minister Modi and having a very strong bond between Modi as well as Trump is another big thing. Okay, and they go very well, as Trump agreed and Trump said. Prime Minister Modi is a tough negotiator and one of the toughest negotiator he has ever encountered. Yes, and of course, for Prime Minister Modi, it is for the best interest of our country, India, and with all this strategic partnership in defense and all those things. This also opens up, and it is an alert for every other country that they cannot mess up with India. They cannot mess up with Modi.